Welcome to the Sports Betting Preview Podcast. This is a pregame.com production. I am Marco D'Angelo, along with my partner in crime, Vegas Runner. This is going to be a special preview of the national championship game between Alabama and Texas. First off, I want to tell you this is going to be a preview only. We're not going to give an actual free selection on this video. We are going to talk the game, but we are going to have a very strong promotional piece because this is a very special game for Vegas Runner and myself, and I'll tell you about that. First, let's set the table. Vegas Runner, we got the two big guns here.
Absolutely.
They're undefeated heading into Thursday night, the national championship. Both come in, they come in at opposite ends of the spectrum. And the question that, when you look at this game and you start, the first thing that you got to say is Alabama peaking or did they peak? Was the game against Florida
correct?
Did they reach the summit? And then on the flip side to that, you look at Texas.
Should they even be in this game?
Yeah, is Texas living on borrowed time, or did they get a wake-up call in the Nebraska game and their best game is yet to come? That's the question.
And Nebraska showed us against Arizona in their bowl game. They were a pretty good team.
That defense is for real. There's no question.
Exactly.
You talk about a one-man wrecking crew. Oh, my God.
What didn't surprise me, but I'm surprised now. I expected that this line was going to come out a little higher than it did because I expected the books were going to get nothing but Alabama money. I mean, come on, this team just beat Florida. Let's not forget, Florida came back off of that SEC game. Exactly.
And just
annihilated
blew
Cincinnati.
The doors off of Cincinnati.
Exactly. Who would have been in this game if Texas didn't score?
Didn't kick the game-winning field goal.
Exactly.
With the magical 1 second back on the clock.
This line opened 3.5, Marco, with a total of 45.5. By the first week of December, this line was up to 6. Okay? As of today, we're looking at 3.5 again with a total of 46. So no movement on the total. Right. I mean, obviously, bettors are going to go over in this game. The total's low enough, and it's not on that 47, 49, 48 where people start to wonder, is it a key number?
Right.
46 is one of them numbers where public bettors aren't afraid to go over.
Right.
So I think the books are going to need the under in this game. As far as the side, speaking the books this whole week, they're going to end up pretty balanced on this game. Early money did come in on Alabama. Late money's coming on Texas. So, I mean, in the end, the books are going to do fine because they have the VIG.
Yeah,
there's going to be so many exotics with teasers and parlays. So they're going to end up doing fine. I mean, usually a national championship, a Super Bowl, they get a nice percentage of the hold because there's so much propositions. There's so many exotics that people just gamble their money away.
And let's not forget, game day, you're going to get the recreational bettors that never bet
exactly
all year, but this is the national championship game. It's an event. They're going to bet it.
Exactly. And that's what I think the books are going to end up doing well in this game. They're not going to have to take any position, except I think they're going to cheer in the under. Other than that, it's going to be one of them games. I'd be surprised if this line, didn't move again by game time because it's on a number that's pretty meaningless now.
Right.
It's off of 3. It's not at 4.
Right. It's perfect where it's at.
It is. And it's getting balanced action.
It lets the people bet with it. And, right now, let's just cut to the chase.
Yeah, get to the bottom line, dude.
We're going to tell you what this is all about. You guys have been watching Vegas Runner and myself all year on these videos. We don't, excuse the expression, we don't blow smoke up your ass.
No.
We
and
tell
that's why,
you guys,
honestly, I don't want to confuse you and try to hide who we're playing. This video is to let you know what we're going to do with this game and to pass along some stats, some of the things that people are discussing about this game.
But I want to tell you, this is a rare occurrence. Vegas Runner, great handicapper, the only sports bettor featured on the CNBC sports betting documentary on CNBC. I've been in the business for 30 years. We do a lot of things the same, but we do so many things differently in our handicapping. We've traveled different roads, and we've arrived of all the bowl games that were played. this game, the national championship game, is both of our games of the year. Now, you know, for 30 years I've been known as I've got a reputation as the big play, country's big play expert when I isolate a big game. The last 8 years in the bowls, I'm 7-1 with my bowl game of the year. This guy here, top 5 this year, NFL, college football.
Yeah, had a good season. Thank you.
We both are making a major move on this game.
And we're doing well in the bowls.
We're betting this game big in Vegas, and we're going to make a once-in-a-lifetime offer here.
Only time ever pre-game.
This has never happened.
And this is out of us, from me and him. Marco, let me just get real quick. Marco calls me and says, Ace, are you, he's the GM of picks. So he says, are you going to fire a game of the year, a bowl game of the year? Obviously, they have to market it. And I said, to be honest with you, I'm not sure yet if I'm going to fire a bowl game of the year, but I do know I'm going to make my biggest bet on the national championship game. As the bowls kept going, I said, you know what, Marco? This is the game I'm going to bet the biggest. So, yeah, let's call it my game of the year. He calls me back a week later or so and says, you mind telling me who you're on? Because I'm going to make the biggest bet on this game as well. And both of us had the exact same side.
Which is great. Not good for Vegas.
It made me feel good, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, well, we've done it. Remember the one time in college basketball last year?
Without even knowing.
When we didn't talk all week, and we both fired a big long on Saturday.
Yeah. I remember that. Both fired our game of the year the same day.
We never talked and we landed on the same game, and they won by like 16, 18 points, pillar to post blowout.
And that's the thing. We didn't want you guys, honestly, to buy my game of the year and buy his game of the year and end up with the same pick and being like, damn, I had to buy both plays for it. So we're going to combine. Tell him, Marco.
This is what we're going to do. First time ever at pregame, we're going to offer the bowl game of the year. It's the Marco and VR double bowl game of the year. It's on the national championship game. You're going to pay one fee, and you're going to get both of our plays with both of our analysis. And like I said, we arrive at
I'm interested to read yours.
Well, I want to read yours. But we're going to put this together, but we're taking it a step further. And I went to RJ yesterday. We talked at great length, and we're doing something with this game that's never been done at pregame. We're going to call it the money back for the comeback. This is a guarantee, so to speak. Nothing in life is guaranteed.
No, let's tell it like it is. Your biggest bets should win around 60% of the time. Right. And if you're a professional grinder, you hit around 55, 56 or whatever.
Right.
So you're going to lose some of the big ones.
They play this game 100 times. I fully and VR fully expects we're going to win it 60 or more times
at least
out of 100 wagers. But that does mean that 40 times that you could lose the game. If we lose this game, now we're offering a game, first of all, it's $75 for the game. You're going to get his play, my play.
Both
and if I have anything else, I'll put it in the package as well that day as a bonus. But you're paying for the big game. If we lose this game, which we're not looking to do, we got your backs covered. But if we do, out of our pockets, not pregame.
We decided,
out of VR and Marco's pockets.
Every pick we sell, baby, we're going to pay back.
We're putting back the $75 you paid into your pregame dollar account.
So you could use for any capper, to help come back if, God forbid, they don't play like we expect them to play or whatever. Absolutely. Bottom line, we want to extend that out of our pocket, and if this game doesn't get there, you've got some insurance to help you get on your road to the comeback. At least you didn't pay for the pick.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way.
So we're going to have this posted up today. It'll be available, and we're actually going to put the pick up early because once Vegas Runner and myself unload here in Vegas, you're going to see a line move on the game.
Yeah, and I'm not going to lie to you guys. I have a good idea where this line's going, and because of that, we do want to get down quickly. So we're going to post this. It will be posted by end of business on Wednesday, so you guys can jump on this game. Best of luck. This has been, I got to wrap it up. We're almost out of time. Let's nail this one,
baby. Thanks, VR. This is Marco D'Angelo. Guys, best of luck. Thanks. We'll see you on the national championship game. Talk to you next week.